Hey guys, I know it's been a while. A lot has happened as far as just needing some time for family, and also my family and I, we also got COVID, and so we've had, thank God, we're on the upswing of that. I know right now it's definitely a difficult time for our country when it comes to that. So my thoughts and prayers are with everybody that currently has somebody that is going through that right now, because I personally understand. All right, but I wanted to take the opportunity today to showcase one of Marion County's beautiful gems, and this is Sholom Park. If you haven't been over to it, it's actually very tucked away. It's on the southwest side of Marion County, off of 80th Avenue, and you are basically have this beautiful oasis of very natural landscaping that has very low maintenance. And I think that that's a wonderful idea if those of you guys that are thinking about finding what is actually going to require very little watering, this is the place to check out what they did with their landscaping, because it's very low maintenance and it's native to the Florida area. Lots of perennials, lots of beautiful trees, there's olives, there's a whole area that we'll hopefully be able to showcase today, but I just wanted to show you guys. Now, this park in particular is a private family that owns it, and their idea behind it is to actually create a sort of serene place where you can come, gather your thoughts, have a picnic. There's a couple of ponds here. There's also 2 miles of walking trails, which are wonderful, and you can also plan an event here. Little fun fact, this was the place that I wanted to have my wedding. And we ended up going to a different area, which is really beautiful as well. Outdoors is absolutely a pleasure, especially in the fall. So just kind of wanted to bring you guys here with me. Right now we're heading into the fall season, which personal favorite, probably am biased because it's my birthday month, but whatever. It's one of those things that this is an absolute wonderful way for you to spend your afternoon. Now, I will say that they don't allow any bikes or any sort of motorized anything to get from point A to point B, because the idea is for you to be able to walk, to be able to think, to be able to pray, to be able to go throughout and really enjoy nature and God's beauty. So I hope that you guys enjoy the ride here. We're going to check out a couple of neat places. So, all right, let's go. Now, before I do that, I do have my boats here. So I came with heels, and then I thought that's really not practical, and thankfully these were in the back of my car. So I'm going to change out into these to be realistic and walk, because nobody wants to hear the clickety-clack of my heels as I'm walking from point A to point B. So come on down. All right. So we moved over here under the gazebo. I can't tell you throughout the years how many nice little picnics we had here with the boys. And we had the opportunity to feed the koi fish. Now, as the sign indicates, they don't want you to feed them habichuelas or anything crazy like that. So you want to go ahead, and it's a quarter, and we'll go ahead and hopefully not drop any of these guys. That is more than a decent amount. We are going to be here all day. So voila. So now we get to feed the fish. So there's a lot of little guys over here. Oh! Listen, cheap thrills. You can come out here for the afternoon. The weather is absolutely perfect. Siri wasn't working to tell me how hot it is right now. I think it's in the late, maybe upper 70s, I'm guessing. That's what it feels like anyway. It's always still a bad hair day, but who cares, right? Oh, snap, you saw that? That was like the baby Loch Ness. Look, you gotta check this out. There's a turtle that's literally hanging out by the fountain. Look, do you see it? There's the fountain over there, and there's the turtle. Oh, it just went in the shell, but it's literally hanging out. That's like the perfect spot.
Hey, you can also flick these in there. It's like a game. It's called the flick game. Feed the fish flick game.
We're here in one of the many different areas. I wish I can convey how cool it feels over here. We're underneath beautiful canopy of a lot of the different pine trees, and one of the biggest things that they talk about, because it is called Sholom Park, and in Hebrew it means peace. Actually, the Colin family, which is also a very big family here in Ocala, they've dedicated this to one of their relatives. So it's absolutely beautiful. As we go through, you'll also see a lot of tributary park benches, which have been dedicated to loved ones. So that's also something that is a nice feature here as you go through. You know, it almost feels like I'm in a library, like I have to talk low even though nobody's around, but I think that's just a natural instinct. It kind of brings you in a piece of serenity because you're surrounded by nature. So now we'll go ahead and also put in the video a link to the park, and you'll also have it has a park map that's going to show you a lot of the different areas and the different types of landscaping. So this one over here is going to have more of that enclosed area, where there are some other parts of the park that open up and you'll have more of the sunlight. And depending on the time of day you're here, obviously you get to enjoy just different landscapes. All right, so we're gonna keep on checking it out. Okay, so there are over 2 miles of walking paths and trails. So this is actually a beautiful area that has a different feel because of all the beautiful trees. I keep saying beautiful because it's so beautiful. But here in this area, you're gonna have a lot of the pine trees and you are able to walk through. So that's what we're gonna do. The size of these magnolia trees are absolutely insane. Not to mention all the oak trees over there with the Spanish moss. This is by far, if you're concerned about a plant that survives in Florida and the Florida heat, pentas are your friend. They have beautiful colors, an array of different colors. The butterflies absolutely love them, and they survive year long. So this is something that you'll notice in a lot of natural landscaping. It's personally one of my favorite flowers. Some more Florida landscaping over here. I'm telling you, lots of good ideas as far as landscaping in this park. You're all right.
That's all right. We'll leave it in there.
Trying to be all quiet. Everybody hearing your crazy cough. That is by far how it opens up. You feel like you're not in Ocala. Even though Ocala has so many awesome places, this place just takes you somewhere else. It's so neat. That's actually where we used to have picnics also with the boys. I remember that. So this sculpture here is an associate and exceptional friend, Marion County. It says, in Russia, before I was born, my grandfather had such a true and valued associate and friend. History does repeat itself. That's awesome. This is awesome too. So here we are in the labyrinth path, and this is personally, I find to be one of the coolest spots. You actually have a path and it has little placards that are moments of reflection, and they oversee, very symbolic, and it ties into the nature that it's pointing to. So And there's water cascading down here, which is, I mean, they got it down. So just going to show you a couple of those placards to see what it is that I'm talking about. The entire theme that encompasses this particular park is reflection. And you definitely get a sense of that if you give yourself the time to do that. So this is what I'm talking about when I talk about the pathways. So along the way, you'll actually find different placards that are all symbolic. So this is just one of the placards that you'll find over here. And this one specifically talks about the wayward journey. Where did you learn the most about life? In the curves, in the straight-ways, or both? So, moments of reflection. You have the wind and you have the water. So this is going to be our final stop. We're actually here in this beautiful shaded canopy area. I really hope you enjoyed your time here with me in Sholom Park. There's so many other wonderful trails that you can, I could be here all day. And maybe that's just the nature person in me.
We gotta go pick up the kids now.
We do. Actually, they're coming out of school, so we're like we gotta go. So I definitely hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely make your way out here if you have the opportunity. Right now, fall is coming in soon, and the weather is going to be absolutely pristine here in beautiful Marion County, Florida. I am Maddie the Realtor, and next time we'll show you more of the beauty of Marion County. All right, take care. Bye.